Hello, I'm Keith and welcome to another edition of Home Media Minefield, helping you with information to navigate the complexities of home cinema and home media entertainment. And in today's episode, I'm going to be reviewing the Arrow Academy 2-disc deluxe limited edition of The Game, David Fincher's 1997 thriller starring Michael Douglas. And we're going to look into this right now. So I've already done an unboxing video of this that you can find. It was actually a few weeks back. It's taken me a while to get through the material here. So I have talked about in depth the special packaging and book and other features that come with this set. So today I'm going to focus purely on what is included on the 2 discs that come with this. Now, first of all, you get a Blu-ray disc with a new transfer supervised by David Fincher from a 2K scan. Now, this was originally done for the Criterion edition, which has been available in the States for a few years now. This particular package is limited to the UK currently and is also, according to all material, limited to just 3,000 copies also. It is still available and I will put a link down below of where you can find this. Now, weirdly, the second disc that comes with this is just the 2006 Universal DVD release, which they seem to have just bought and packaged with this. Having said that, the special features that were on that disc, which I will come on to, were very comprehensive on that special edition version, and it doesn't contradict any of the new special features that are present on the Blu-ray disc. Now, first up, the picture quality, and this is a much better transfer than the DVD previous transfers and even some of the original Blu-ray releases that came out of this film. The new Criterion supervised 2K transfer supervised by David Fincher really does bring out the quality of this film. This film is very dark anyway and murky, and was specifically shot using as little artificial light on the nighttime outdoor scenes as possible. So as a result, it does have a certain look and some grain can be seen here on this. This film was obviously originally shot on 35mm film. Now, in terms of the audio quality, this does also get an upgrade with a DTS Master Audio 5.1 mix, as well as the original 2.0 stereo mix. So there's 2 versions of the soundtrack available on here. 5.1 mix is very good indeed, with much separation. Obviously, the DVD's picture and audio quality is nowhere near as good as this as one would expect, as it's just standard definition, but the transfers that were done at the time for that 2006 release were not ideal either. The thing that made the 2006 release DVD great were the special features, which I will come on to. Now, on to the special features, and I'll handle the new Blu-ray first. And first up, you get a brand new recorded audio commentary by film critic Nick Pinkerton. Now, this is an excellent commentary, I have to say. It goes into everything from lenses to lighting to locations, as well as giving details on the individual actors' careers that worked on this, and much detail about the original casting, development, story, and entire production history on this. So it really does delve into a lot of detail. This critic certainly knows his stuff, not just about filmmaking, but about this film in particular, and it was a wonderful commentary to listen to. So that is a great new addition to this set. You also get a new 15-minute interview with co-screenwriter John Bracanto about his experiences working on this film and where he was with his career at the time. He's very candid about some of the decisions that were made in the film and how he felt about this. So that is a good new interview that's included on this. You also get a 20-minute visual essay by Neil Young called Men on the Chessboard. This appears as text over segments of the film, but delves very much into some of the themes in this film and also points out some of the often overlooked humour here. A very interesting essay to have included. There's a 5-minute interview with Michael Douglas that was recorded in 1997 but not put on any of the previous home media releases, so that's a nice to have on this set. And one of the things I found particularly enjoyable on this was there is a full screen version of the film included, which has an essay by James Fowler explaining David Fincher's process and the fact that David Fincher likes to shoot his films in Super 35 rather than using anamorphic lenses. The reasons he likes to do that, and one of the main factors being at the time with his early films, including this one, was that for the VHS, Laserdisc and television marketplaces, he didn't want to have his films panned and scanned, so chose to use the Super 35 full frame image and have it cropped to 2:39:1 for the cinema release. Again, it's nice that they include this version of the film on there. Not sure that I'd ever particularly watch this version of the film, but the essay and notes that come with it are of particular interest, particularly as I recently did a Home Media Minefield Explained episode on aspect ratios. Beyond that, you get the theatrical teasers and full trailers. So that rounds out the new special features on the Blu-ray disc that's included with this. As I mentioned earlier, the 2006 DVD special edition is also included in this package, and I'm going to briefly go over some of the special features that are included on that. First up, you get an audio commentary, which essentially is a series of interviews that is edited together and put over as a commentary. It features David Fincher, but it also features a number of the key crew members and production staff giving their thoughts on this. There's a lot of technical information here, really interesting to anyone that has a genuine passion for filmmaking. But I have to say, the new commentary on the Blu-ray is probably the better listen. You also get a short alternate ending for the film, which I won't spoil here, but watch that. It does have a somewhat different conclusion. And you also get film to storyboard comparisons for several of the scenes in the film. Those same scenes are also used for a series of behind-the-scenes featurettes, which looks more at the process in making those films with lots of footage from the set. You get the psychological test film, which is featured within the movie as part of this also. And again, you get trailers, which is the only repetition between the two discs. So if you are a fan of the game or David Fincher's films, this really is quite a comprehensive release and is worth having in any collection. As I said, this particular version is limited, although there is a Criterion version which includes the same transfer and the extras that are on the DVD edition as well, if you want to get the Blu-ray. And that brings me to the end of another Home Media Minefield. I hope you found this interesting. If you did, if you could like and consider subscribing to the channel and hitting that bell icon and sharing, that would of course help. Also, if you've got any comments or feedback, please put it down below and I will respond to those. I'm currently putting out reviews every week on home media releases, both old and new, as well as unboxing videos and explained videos where I'm looking at some of the terminology that I use in these and some of the technologies that are out there for home cinema. And that just leaves me to say thank you, and I will see you at the next edition of Home Media Minefield.